Online business, 9 common mistakes that cripples your website sales. 1. Trying to make a single web page accomplish too many objectives. You don't want to try and do too many things on your web page at once. Michelle Fortin, the first online copywriter to break the $1 million mark in a single day, says, one market, one message, one outcome. One market means your message is directed at a targeted audience. One message means your goal is to lead your prospect through a logical process that provides a solution to a problem. One outcome means you make the sale. That's one of the reasons direct response style pages are so much more effective than traditional catalog style sites with multiple attractions all over the page that confuse your visitors. When your prospect has too many choices, they tend not to make a choice at all. When you create pages that are solely dedicated to a single objective, you can usually boost your overall sales results spectacularly. 2. Failure to test. This applies to all things in life. It's the scientific process that proves what works and what doesn't. Most marketers simply don't want to bother. That's a shame, because it's the fastest way to improve your sales process. All you need is simple A/B split testing software, and you can systematically test one element at a time. Ahead linea offer awareness stage Alita subheads 3. Ineffective order page copy. It's a special moment when someone clicks on the order link. You've got to reinforce your strongest benefits and reasons why they're going ahead, and it works best if you write that copy like it's coming from their own voice. 4. Lame landing page copy. If you bore your prospect stiff or confuse them, or fail to prove your claims properly, you'll lose the sale. Keep your message interestinga, focused on thema, logicala, benefit orientida, believable. 5. No spokesperson or spokesperson short on credibility. It's proven that prospects respond far more favorable and by far more frequently when they feel as though they're having an intimate conversation with a real person, even though they know they're not. That's why it is so important to use the power of persona in your advertisements. Chances are, you're the spokesperson for your web page. Dramatize your story and instill confidence in your expertise. That builds the trust necessary for the consummation of a sale. 6. Feeble message to market match. This is a function of lack of research on your target market. Each market has its own language, and the copy doesn't read like the ideal buyer talks. It doesn't resonate strongly. There is no rapport between the writer and the reader. A great ad speaks directly to the target audience like you're an insider. You are just like them. If they get a hint you're not, they won't believe a word you write. 7. Difficult to read, lengthy paragraphs, wide lines, tiny font, lack of strong subheads that re-engage skimmers, and illogical use of white space. Often I see websites that are just too much work to read, and of course if the prospects don't read, they don't buy. Reading from a computer screen is more difficult than reading from the printed page. It's critical you do everything you can to minimize eye fatigue for your reader. Your message should be constructed with short sentences, simple language, and short paragraphs. Nothing is more intimidating than huge blocks of text, because your prospect feels intimidated and will click away faster than a New York minute. 8. Order links appear too early in the copy, before enough selling has taken place. Before you present a link or button to buy now, make sure you've at least gotten the main portion of your sales argument out of the way, otherwise you'll have your audience clicking on your order links just to check the price and never reconnecting to your sales message, because once they move to another page, they'll never be back. If your offer is a high-ticket or complex sale, it should be further down the page. 9. Order links appear too late in the copy. Sometimes it's just the opposite. The copy sells past the sale. Too much selling is common with newbies. There is a fine line between not selling enough and selling too much. It's important to think carefully about when people might be ready to buy. And if you've got good solid positive order page copy, you can usually increase the conversion rate by moving your order buttons up higher on the page. Order link placement is also a function of price and ease of acceptance. The lower the barrier to entry, the earlier you can start presenting order links. If your offer is free, put a call to action right at the top of the page. Tip: always use multiple order links or buttons sprinkled through your copy. Don't make your prospect work too hard to buy.